Hey math fans, test 14, lesson 6, get your swords and let's go. Today we're going to identify equivalent equations and solve problems using factors. And as always, we start with number 1. Let's identify some equivalent equations. So equivalent algebraic equations are any that give the same answer for a variable. So for example, here we have 4p equals 16, p plus 4 equals 8, 17 take away p equals 13, and 20 divided by p equals 5. Those are all equivalent equations because p has the same value in all of them. So 4p equals 16. Remember, 4p is the same as 4 times p. So 16 divided by 4 is 4. That means that p must equal 4. So for these equations to all be equivalent, these guys, p must also have a value of 4. So let's check. Does 4 plus 4 equal 8? Yes. Does 17 take away 4 equal 13? Yes. Does 20 divided by 4 equal 5? Yes. So all of these expressions or equations are equivalent because they all have the same value for p. P is 4 in each one of those equations. So check your understanding here by pausing the video and writing 3 equivalent equations for 6m equals 12. Remember that 6m is the same as 6 times m equals 12. Pause the video here and just quickly jot down 3 equivalent equations. And here are some examples for you. These are all equivalent equations. 6m equals 12 means that m must equal 2. So any equation where m equals 2 would be an equivalent equation. 2m equals 4, 2 times 2 is 4. 50m equals 100, 50 times 2 is 100. 10 take away 8 equals m, 10 minus 8 is 2. That one's wrong. Sorry, that should be 14 take away m equals 12. 14 minus 2 is 12. 10,000 divided by m is 5,000. 10,000 divided by 2 is 5,000. 100m is 200. 100 times 2 is 200. 350 take away 348 equals m because it would be 2, and 1 plus m equals 3. All equivalent because m has the same value in each one. That's how we identify equivalent equations in algebra. Now let's go over how to solve problems using factors. So Clark and Diana travel to Gotham sometimes to meet with friends. They visited together in 2012. If Clark visits every 6 years and Diana visits every 4 years, what year will it be when they are next in Gotham at the same time? So this is using factors and multiples. So we started in 2012, and they were both there. Clark's going to go every 6 years, Diana every 4. So I'm going to keep Clark's list going here. He's going to keep going every 6, so he'll be there in 2018, 2024, 2030, 2036, 2042, 2048. These are all multiples of 6 if I start at 12. Diana's there every 4 years, so she was there in 2012. She's going to be there again. I'm going to add 4, so she's going to be there again in 2016, 2020, 2024, 2028, 2032, 2036. Here we go. So the next time they will be there at the same time, it will be 2036. And the way I did that equation was just by finding the multiples and finding what is called the lowest common multiple in each list. So let's keep visiting Clark and Diana here, and here's a problem for you to try. Clark and Diana went for a walk around the building at 8 a.m. After that, Clark walked around every 2 hours, and Diana walked around every 3 hours. What time will they walk together again? So pause the video here and try to figure that out, and when you come back, I'll have the answer for you. So Clark started at 8 a.m., so he was at 8 first. Then the next time he's every 2 hours, so he'll go at 10, 12, and then of course I'm doing time, so I'm going to skip ahead to 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm going to stop there and see how I'm doing. Switch over to Diana. Diana walked around at 2, or sorry, she walked around at 8. I'll just cross that out. And then she walked around every 3 hours, so 8 plus 3 is 11. Now because I'm using time, I'm going to have to count up 3, so to 12, 1, 2 o'clock will be her next time. And there we go. So the next time they walk together again will be at 2 o'clock p.m. So most of that review, and hopefully not too tricky for you. Here's your review for today. Number 1, which equation is equivalent to 3m equals 21? And here are your 4 choices. And number 2, a doctor and his friend come to visit Sarah every 5 years. Mars passes by Earth every 2 years. If Mars passed by Earth in 2007, and the doctor and his friend visited the same year, in what year will both of these 2 events coincide, which means both happen again? So again, coincide, big fancy word that means both happen. So there's your 2 questions for review tonight, and have a good one. I will see you tomorrow.